Busby, CNBC Radio. The government's rankings of the nation's leading airlines for things like on-time performance and lost baggage are now in, and Hawaiian Airlines, as usual, is at the top, followed by Alaska Air and Delta. At the bottom, Frontier Airlines with Envoy Air, JetBlue, and Spirit all close behind. Oil closing lower again today, right around $59 a barrel. This is the same day OPEC predicted crude prices will stay under $100 for the next decade. That dip in the price of oil and worries about China and Greece. That stock's mostly lower this afternoon. Right now the Dow is down 71 points. The Nasdaq, though, up about 2. Shares of online retailer Zulily up about 8% right now. That's after word that Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba has bought a 9% stake in the struggling company. And an app-based ride-sharing service Uber starting another round of fundraising could value the company at $50 billion. Tom Busby.
There is something about the road that beckons, that invites us to pack up the family and leave the world behind. And there is something about an industry-leading unlimited mileage warranty on a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz that gives us the freedom to do exactly that. You take to the highway, rack up the miles for up to 3 years, and drive with the assurance that your Mercedes-Benz is covered. You have the security of being in a car that has been certified to Mercedes-Benz standards, while you enjoy a carefree ownership experience for miles and miles. But while the mileage is unlimited, your time to take advantage of our certified pre-owned sales event is not. Now through June 1st, you can also receive complimentary prepaid maintenance and your first 2 months' payments on us on select models, plus 3 months of Sirius XM satellite radio. So hurry into your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer today and see why we say the odometer is there to record the memories.
See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on certified pre-owned warranties.
Check us out on Instagram where you can watch videos, see pictures, and listen to audio of all your favorite KCAA shows. That's right, KCAA 1050 AM is now on Instagram. Go get your account.
Inland Empire weather, sunny and very nice today. Highs 83, overnight dropping down to 57. Tomorrow's high 76, so a little cooler tomorrow. Right now we're at about 75 here in San Bernardino. Got some situations on the freeways out there. An accident in the right lane of the 60 eastbound right at Ramona Avenue. And that is an overturned vehicle blocking not only the right lane, but the off-ramp too. So traffic is backed up from the 71 freeway. The off-ramp is also blocked on the 60 eastbound. Oh, that is the same thing they're giving me. Corona, let's look at Corona. You've got stop-and-go traffic on the 91 eastbound between 6th Street and Lincoln Avenue. The Corona eastbound is slow from Maple to the 15th. And you have stop-and-go traffic on the 15 southbound between Harupa Street and Highway 60. That is the very latest with news, weather, and traffic on the station that leaves no listener behind, KCAA 1050 AM.
Some people want to deny climate change. Fact is, our air has not had this much carbon for millions of years. There is one thing that can reverse it. I'm Elaine McFadden with Smart Health Talk. Tune in Thursday, 4 p.m. and find out how to save us all on KCAA 1050 AM.
KCAA proudly presents The Poor Man Show.
You were in rehab. I heard that you were in rehab.
Is this like an old radio ratings trick or something?
If it is, it's not working.
It's time for
Radio Hidden Back. Is there anybody in the Inland Empire who can call our show that's actually in the Inland Empire, where we broadcast to? Okay, we got somebody else. Hold on here. Let's get somebody else on here. Hello?
I think you need to get a little angry or frustrated like you did before.
We've been off since about 1.
Why didn't you tell me this?
Because I didn't want you getting upset. I wanted you to continue with your lovely show.
What? It smells like an outhouse in here.
Yeah, I imagine so.
And if I can't run
this is our radio station,
the right
and
way,
you will run it like a professional.
I can't hear anything in the room, by the way, because I can't hear you guys. I honestly can't. Do you have regular bowel movements?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now what's going to happen.
You really never know what's gonna happen. Here's the Poor Man.
Hey, you guys. Welcome to another week of the show. Week lucky 13 that we've been on here. I'm going to start out with, I got a really cool wallet I want to give away at some point during the show. It's from Wave Tools, one of our sponsors, Wave Tools surfboards. And the wallet is pretty amazing. It's got the Wave Tools logo. This is like one of the OG surf companies that was formed by Lance Collins, this whole Collins family, big-time Newport Beach surf family. So you get the Wave Tools logo on the outside of your wallet, and the inside, Made in USA, shot of the American flag. Then if you open it up, there's money. Let's see how much do I have in there on my wallet. I have got 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 bucks. Okay, I'm rich. The money doesn't come with it, but the wallet is very cool. So the first person who calls in on the show today from anywhere, if you're watching on Ustream, you can see this wallet again. Got the Wave Tools logo, got the Made in USA. Here's the number. First person to call in, ask for it. You won't get mine, but you'll get a Wave Tools wallet. They'll send it to you. The number is 888-909-1050. Hopefully somebody from the IE will want one of these cool surf wallets. 888-909-1050. So we'll keep plugging this, and by the end of the show, we'll see if we'll give it away. If not, we won't give it away. Lots of controversy. If you heard last Friday's show, I walked off the show 15 minutes before the end of it. I was so frustrated by just all kinds of things that happened. I'm not going to point the finger or blame anybody, but we had a lot planned. Didn't go the way it was planned. And amazingly enough, I guess as far as our online listening or viewing, because you can see us on the video stream and listen to us online if you aren't in your car. Apparently it was the second highest day ever that we've had in terms of ratings. So go figure. You walk off the show, you think the show's a disaster, and more people are listening to it than what was actually planned. So as a result of what happened on Friday, this is typical radio. That's why nobody should get a radio job. Even if you think you want to be famous and be on the radio and get all the fringe benefits, it's a neurotic profession. You can be doing really well, and then the next day you can be fired. So some of the things that were swirling around as a result of that, Di, my co-host, was ordered off the air. That's not going to happen. You can say hi, Di. Go ahead.
Hi, Di.
And if anybody has a problem with that, throw me off the air.
Can you tell Chris to call back, please?
Who's Chris?
He was the first caller for the Wave Tool thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we want to give away this, as soon as possible. This is a great wallet. It's not like some 5-cent wallet. I don't even have a wallet, but now I do, thanks to Wave Tools. 888-909-1050. Whoever the first person calling in will give it to you. But they'll send you a fresh one. So that happened. Di was told that she wouldn't be on the air on the show anymore as a result of last Friday. The program director of the station, Mark Westwood, told my producer that I wouldn't be on the air if it was up to him because I'm not generating enough revenue for the station. So that was kind of cool to hear, but I guess I'm still on here. Thanks, Mark. It's all right. It's totally cool. Look, if we can go to the promised land together, what else happened? All kinds of sponsors were upset. The nickel shopper, we were supposed to do a giveaway with him. That didn't happen. A medical doctor who's world famous was supposed to come on. I thought it was him, but it was actually Mushmouth Mike, who's in charge of our viewership online. He always gives me the Ustream statistics. He was Dr. Corsandi. And then commercials were wrong. Everything was wrong. And the thing about it is that you just, the key to everything in entertainment, I've walked off shows before. I walked off a show once, and I was suspended for 6 weeks. And eventually I was let back on. But then a year later, I was suspended for the remainder of my contract, 16 months. I was paid. They wouldn't put me on the radio on this station, K-Rock. and I could not go on any other station because they kept paying me. So that happened because I called this guy named Mel Karmazon, who happened to be the president of CBS, a dirty trick slimeball, not on the air, off the air to the program director, who basically turned me in. Has anybody called yet for that wallet?
Well, Chris had called, and then we lost him, and waiting for him to call back, although Darlene is hanging on the line because she wants it too, and then your Caesar called also. So, but Caesar's
Well,
gone.
I mean, whoever we can put on the air first. I mean, listen.
Put on the air
We'll
first.
give away another one later. I mean, this is a great wallet from Wave Tools.
All right, so Darlene, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Do you want the wallet, Darlene?
Yes, I'll take the wallet.
Okay, are you watching us online, or are you listening in your car or wherever?
I'm listening on the radio, yes.
Oh, cool.
Fantastic. I hope you're like talking illegally on your cell phone to win.
I'm on a landline.
Oh, you're on a landline in your car?
No, I'm at my home.
Oh, now are you watching us online, or are you actually listening to the radio?
The old-fashioned way, the radio.
Really? And what city are you in?
San Bernardino.
All right.
All right, Darlene. Now you're talking. You're talking. Okay, you win the wallet. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you find out about our show?
I've been listening to this station forever.
Good for you. Did you hear that, Fred Lundgren? Now, who's your favorite show now?
Well, I like the conspiracy shows that they put on.
The what shows?
You know, like Alex Jones and Coast to Coast, those type shows.
The conspiracy shows. Yeah, Alex Jones is pretty good.
Yeah, I like those.
And what about my show? Do you usually like that, or did I sort of have to buy your way into liking me?
I hear you a lot. Yeah, I like you too.
Well, the program director wouldn't have me on. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I used to listen to you on this, and then I wondered what happened to you.
Well, it's called radio craziness. I mean, everybody gets fired in radio. Di, how many times have you been fired?
Oh, boy, more times than I'd like to admit. At least 3 times, probably.
I've never been fired.
Well, radio's a different animal.
Good for you. What do you do?
I used to run a bunch of mini-marts.
Well, I think listen, I've never worked at 7-Eleven or, Circle K or anything, but I would think that that's not like radio. In radio, you could be cruising along, and then you could be like Don Imus and, be reacting to a women's basketball game and call a woman a nappy-headed hoe, and the next thing you know, you're
out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, and it can just be the simplest thing that you happen to slip up with on the air. I would never say that, by the way, but that's what got him off. So radio's pretty neurotic for that reason.
Yeah, it's rough.
All right, well, hold on, Darlene. During the break, we will do that, and we'll get you your wallet. I just need to get your name and address and phone number, and I'll have RS at WaveTool send it to you, okay?
Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for listening. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to talk about Pat, our producer, Pat Matthews. He told me that he heard that next year is the last year of American Idol. Did you know that, Di?
What's that again?
Next year is the last year of American Idol.
I heard that on the news today.
Right. Now, I have never, ever watched a complete episode of American Idol. Have you? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, have you ever watched a complete episode of American Idol?
I used to watch it all the time, and I enjoyed it, but I haven't watched one episode this year, and I guess that's why they're going off the air, because of low ratings. So,
you know what? I don't know what their ratings are like this year, but it was interesting because Pat told me that C-Crap is apparently went into the audience recently, and some of the cast of Empire was in the American Idol audience, and he said, how does it feel to have the #1 show? I used to have it. So that sounds like a little bitter Ryan for you, huh?
Yeah.
They had a good run. The guy hosts everything. I mean, nothing lasts forever. I don't know. To me, I don't know if people can remember American Bandstand. I just don't like those kind of shows. I mean, to me, I call American Idol like American karaoke. But listen, I'm not going to put them down. Huge ratings, great. How many years was it on? 12 years, 14 years, 15 years? Something like that. So anyway, it's going off the air. Does anybody care? I don't know. I have no idea. So just wanted to talk about that. If you want to react to that, give us a call, 888-909-1050. Again, I have never watched a complete episode. What Brett from Sacramento says, he texted me, poor man, maybe you should sign up to be on Dancing with the Stars. That would be frightening, considering I can't dance at all, but I'm not big enough. You have to be like pretty well known to be on that show. I don't think I'm big enough right now to qualify to be on any TV show. But yeah, I mean, if they asked me to do it, for sure I'd be on Dancing with the Stars. Why not? Okay, so let's take a break. We are going to, at the bottom of the hour, be trying to hook up again with Linda from Javita Coffee, one of the Javita girls, who has an intense love problem. And it doesn't involve Trevor the drunk either. It involves her husband and Dr. Corsandi. We will try to do this once again. Di, do you think you can pull it off this time?
Hey, that's up to your people at the doctor's office.
That's right. They better answer their phones. There could be somebody dying. Okay, so we'll find out at the bottom of the hour, and we come back. Maybe we'll do another giveaway, so stay with us.
Man, my new favorite band, Stavros, has a new CD out called Ordinary World, featuring the single 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where can she be? And get tripping with its wickedly great song, Mailbox. It's in my man, that's Stavros with their new CD, Ordinary World, at iTunes and Amazon. Get it, man.
Injured at your job? Abused by your boss? Fired? My radio show sponsor, workers' comp attorney Scott Schwartz, will help at no cost. Go to his website, SoCalWorkComp.com, or give him a call, 818-350-2658. He doesn't charge you anything unless he makes a recovery.
Hey everybody, Pat Matthews here. When I'm not doing the production of the new Poor Man Show here on KCAA 1050 AM, I'm programming my internet radio station, Beatles-orama. It's been my pleasure to keep the spirit of the Beatles alive for the past 13 plus years, hosting my morning show Monday through Friday and running the greatest tribute station on the web. So, if you've never heard us, go to Beatlesorama.com and click on the Player Start button. And if you're already a listener, all of us here at Beatlesorama, thank you. Enjoy and sell the world's most perfect coffee. Javita invites you to sit down and enjoy a cup of their coffee with your family, friends, coworkers, and business contacts, and then share the Javita opportunity. Help spread the word about coffee that boosts your metabolism to speed up the body's fat-burning processes while helping you to maintain better focus. It's delicious and could earn you a steady income at the same time. Javita offers you a chance to make social marketing work for you. You'll be paid to drink and share coffee. How great is that? Call 626-975-0944. That's 626-975-0944. Or go to javita.com/coffee, the number 4, life 315. Javita Coffee. The bumper music you're listening to is brought to you by Stavros. Go to their website, rosielynn.com. That's ROSIELYNN.com.
And we're back here with the Poor Man Show. I was just checking out this George Zimmerman, who was acquitted of Trayvon Martin's shooting in Florida in 2012. Apparently, he suffered a minor wound after being shot in a road rage incident on Monday. Today, did you hear about this?
I don't even know exactly what you're talking about.
George, you remember George Zimmerman, the guy who...
Oh, yes, Trayvon Martin, right?
Apparently he was wounded today in a road rage incident. He's been in trouble with the law ever since. They acquitted him on the Trayvon Martin shooting death. and now he's apparently in trouble again. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. Just remarkable, all these different things.
Do you know what else? They named those deputies and everybody who was involved in the Pusak beating. They finally named them today.
Oh, is this the one in Baltimore or a different one?
No. This was the one in Apple Valley where we had the attorney on the line for.
Okay.
Pusak.
You mean with our? Oh, okay. When he was riding away on the horse.
Yeah. There were 8 deputies altogether, and then there was a detective involved and a sergeant. So.
And they were indicted?
No. They just named them all. They finally released their names.
But there's no charges.
They're still on administrative leave, and they're still investigating all that. So. Yeah.
God, it's just crazy. I'm going to have, HGB Lawyers, our sponsor. I'm going to have Chuck Gorian, who's a criminal defense lawyer, who's also in the 4019s. He's going to come on and talk about it. He's got clients that have had incidents with police departments. But then, I mean, it's just nuts because it goes both ways now. What about those 2 police officers in Mississippi that were shot? That were gunned down because you got the police getting killed. It happened in New York also. You got all kinds of black people being harassed by cops or killed. I mean, it's almost like the whole civil rights movement has been reborn through the way police handle justice and the way the people handle police injustice.
Right.
So I'm not Mr. Political, but it definitely is disturbing what's happening. And hopefully, I mean, I would just think I can understand how cops fear for their lives, but on the other hand, do you just totally beat up someone or kill them because you're that afraid? Like usually if somebody this is my thing. If I've ever been stopped by the cops, and I've been in jail a few times, the key to the whole thing is you got to be super nice to the policeman no matter what happens. If you start arguing, you're screwed. That's my tip. And also my next tip is don't ever get in trouble with the San Bernardino County sheriffs. You do not want to go there at all. Switching subjects. By the way, people text me, and that's how I got the idea to just talk about this from Trevor the Drunk, my other producer. You can text me on my cell, which is 949-870-6155. That's my personal cell. I get texts all the time, and I'll read them. I'll bring up topics, whatever you want to do. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a celebrity brush with greatness. When I was 24 years old, you got to hear this. This is actually a great story. You remember Merv Griffin, right?
Okay, Merv Griffin. I was just texting you, asking you what exactly you wanted me to pull up on him.
I just some sound because Merv always would go, "Ooh, hi, Merv Griffin. Ooh, poor man. Ooh." That Merv would always say that. Anyway, this is really kind of strange. So when I was 24, I was going to be an actor, I thought. And so my dad was with a giant retail firm at the time, and he had a trucking company owner who he did business with, and they became close friends. The trucking company owner actually was partners in a Broadway play at the time, where one of the other partners in the play was, Merv Griffin. And so the owner of the trucking company had a guy who worked for him, a young guy who's probably about my age, 24 at the time, who actually was staying with Merv in California, and even though he's working for the trucking company. So my dad said, well, listen, my son's trying to be an actor. Could he, through this, do you think he could come and see a taping of the Merv Griffin show? And so my dad's friend organized it. So I go to the taping of the Merv Griffin show. Now, mind you, Merv at the time was married. I had, if you look up, Di, if you can find any kind of sound on how Merv sounds, just to see if I'm imitating him correctly. Just anything with Merv Griffin on it. So I go there to the taping, and Merv was married, and it came out in later years that Merv was actually gay, even though he has a son and everything else. And so, but Merv, like young guys at the time, I had no idea. So after the show, we're in the green room. Merv finishes the Merv Griffin show and he goes, "Ooh, anybody want to play tennis?" And he looks around the room, and I actually had been on the tennis team at college, and he looks right at me, and he goes, "Do you play tennis?" And I go, "Well, yeah, I was on the tennis team." "Ooh, why don't you come to my house tomorrow and we'll play tennis? And come to my house tonight, we'll watch the Johnny Carson show." And I thought, wow, this is really cool. Merv Griffin wants to hang with me. I'm not thinking that he's attracted to me or anything. I just thought, man, this could really make my career as an actor if I get to hang with Merv. So that night, after we leave the green room, I'm sitting in Merv's house in the Hollywood Hills, right above Barham and the 101 freeway, with Paul, who's staying with him, and who knows what Paul is doing with Merv. And we're watching late night talk shows. Merv actually had a talk show that was on during the day at that time. So that was great. And Merv goes, "Tennis tomorrow." So the next day, he invited me back to play tennis on his tennis court. I lost 6-2 to Merv, so I didn't play very well. And then he had me stay around afterwards for cold cuts. And he had just a diminutive, and again, I'm totally, for whatever people want to do, gay, straight, animal love. I'm for everything. Kumbaya. So, but this guy who served us the cold cuts, to me, looked like he could have been, and again, I don't mean to stereotype, but I figured he liked guys. So we ate cold cuts. And then after that, Merv would call me and he goes, "Ooh." And I was living in Orange County. He wanted to hang out with me and drive around with me in Orange County. And somehow we never got together. And he never put me in any movies or TV shows or anything. But I just never will forget that I mean, at the time I thought I was hanging out with Merv Griffin. It was so cool, when actually I think Merv wanted to get in my pants. And isn't that weird?
Yeah.
But it's because imagine being 24 years old and he was a big star. I mean, he had obviously was the producer of Wheel of Fortune and what was the other one, Jeopardy, and then he was doing his afternoon talk show, and I was just thrilled that he wanted to hang out with me.
Well, see, have you ever hooked up with anyone who is a celebrity?
The closest I ever got to a celebrity, no men, by the way, but they had a remake of the Munsters TV show back about 20 years ago. And Marilyn Munster, do you remember her? She was the really cute one, the cousin who was the only normal looking one.
Right.
Do you remember her?
Uh-huh. I do.
Okay. Anyway, the Marilyn Munster TV show girl, I forget her name. She's a blonde, beautiful girl. I was making out with her and playing with her boobs. That's as far as I've ever gotten with a celebrity.
Well, how old? She had to be a lot older, right?
No, she was like 19 at the time.
She was younger than you.
I just remember hanging with her, drinking. We had tacos, and then I was, playing with her boobies and kissing her. Now, that's. How about you? You ever been with a celeb?
Well, do you remember The Gong Show?
Chuck Barris?
Not Chuck Barris. Do you remember? Okay, you remember the unknown comic.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he lives. I'm assuming he still lives up in the Tehachapi's. And he used to listen to, I worked at a station in Palmdale.
He was a guy who wore a bag over his head and then had a bag over his unit.
Right.
And other than that, he was naked.
Pretty much.
In a poster.
Right.
So you hooked up with him?
Yeah. But he was just too old for me. He was like...
Underneath that bag over his crotch, was there anything giant? Or do you remember that?
It was just average.
But you went for him because he was the unknown comic, right? Nobody's ever saw his face either.
He was persistent, and he was just always joking around and trying to get me to go out with him. So finally, I went out with him, and I went out with him a few times. But
How old were you?
Oh, I was in my 20s, and he was probably, I think he was like 20 years older than me. He was a lot older, and
Good for him.
I just wanted to party. I just wanted to hang out with my friends and dance and all that, and he always wanted to just chill. And I was like, ah.
So did you meet him, or did you actually hang out with him?
Oh, we hung out. Yeah, we went out for quite a few months. We went out for a few months.
Wow, was he in love with you?
I don't think it was that way for either one of us. It was just, something.
Somebody just insulted you on my text.
What?
You want me to hear this? Okay.
All right.
You sure?
Okay, go ahead.
Why not? It couldn't get worse than Friday, right?
True.
Okay, after you just told that story, another saggy bag in the bag. That's wrong. Anybody else who wants to text me, 949-870-6155. Okay, when we come back, we're going to once again try to do Love Chat with Linda from Javita Coffee, who has performance issues, and Dr. Corsandi, our urologist medical doctor, as we broadcast from my new apartment in Newport Beach, 3 houses from the sand, right here on The Poor Show.
Negative items in your credit reports can keep you from financing a new home or a new car. They can even jeopardize you from getting that dream job you always wanted. At Easy Choice Financial, we don't think that's fair. And we're credit repair experts who specialize in permanently removing negative items off your reports so you can live the life you deserve. We're so good, we guarantee an improvement in your credit score in 6 months, or you'll get a full refund. It's that easy. Call us today at 888-655-6768 or learn more at easychoicefinancial.com. Call 888-655-6768 for your free consultation. Easy Choice Financial is licensed and bonded and has been doing credit repair for over 18 years. As heard on Little Steven's Underground Garage, it's the straight-ahead rock of LA's own, the 4019. Rock and roll like it was meant to be played. Get the music at the4019s.com. Spell it, the4019s.com. See them Friday, July 24th with Berlin at the Weens Family Center Winery in Temecula. Go to the4019s.com and have yourself one hell of a good time.
Have a good time.
All legal cases are different. Hiring the right lawyer can make all the difference in the outcome of your case, whether it's a DUI, divorce, or family law. The law firm of Hanson, Gorey & Bradford & Hanich has the solution. From misdemeanor to felony offenses, Hanson, Gorey & Bradford & Hanich have more than 50 years of collective legal experience to win for you. Call right now to schedule a free no-obligation case consultation today. 951-687-6003, 951-687-6003, or see for yourself at hgblawyers.com. Do it now. The music of Kcaa-Poorman. His second album, Atmospheric Disturbances. The powerful melodic energy that is Kcaa-Poorman. On the college radio charts for months, Atmospheric Disturbances. Discover Kcaa-Poorman. Buy the CD at Target stores and online at Amazon.com. Downloads available in the iTunes Store. Get more info at Kcaa-Poorman.com.
Love Chat.
With the poor
man. Love Chat.
That was when my closest celebrity that I ever kind of got together with. No sex, but that was as far as it got. Great. We got Dr. Corsandi on here. Are you there, Doc?
He may not be there yet.
Oh, he's not there yet. And Linda has not called in?
Linda has not called in. We do have 2 callers who are dying to get in on this conversation.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting all... Okay, let's just take the callers. In the meantime, Linda... Hey, Trevor, call Linda from Javita. Tell her to call the show now. And, okay, go ahead. Put on a caller, whoever it is.
Okay.
Hello?
Who do we have here?
Hey, who's this?
Hey, it's Crescendi.
Oh, hey,
Awesome,
Doc, you
awesome.
are there.
Cool,
Hey.
cool.
Okay,
All
now
right.
we're just waiting for Linda.
And this could be her. Let's
Well,
see.
okay, Doc, we were just talking about the most famous person I've ever hooked up with. Have you ever hooked up with anybody famous?
No. In my mind only. In my mind only.
Right. You wouldn't admit it anyway, I don't think, right?
That's yeah, probably not on air. You're probably right.
Right. Okay, listen, we've got half of this thing together. We're trying to get this. Is that Linda on there or not?
Linda, are you there?
Linda.
Who is there?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Tell about Ryan Seacrest and Merv Griffith.
Right. Dave, can you call back because we're trying to get Linda from.
Where is that? Yeah. Why don't you tell them the story about Ryan Seacrest and Merv Griffith?
I don't know the story of Ryan Seacrest and Merv Griffith.
Story. We talked about it. Merv Griffith had Ryan Seacrest as his houseboy before Merv Griffith gave Ryan Seacrest his big break. You don't remember
Okay,
that?
yeah, you know what, Dave? I got to put you on hold. I got to put you on hold here. Don't hang up. Here's Linda right now. Hold on. Put him on hold, Di.
Don't hang up.
Linda, we need you to call in. Linda, are you there? Right. Grief. Talk, Di. I'm going to try to deal with this.
All right.
Talk to the doctor.
Dr. Corsandi, how are you, sir, today?
Good.
So you guys get pretty busy there.
Oh, well, I got somebody in the room waiting, but if we got someone to go, hang on. It's always busy. Everybody's always sick. You know how it is.
Yes, I do. They're really sick on this show.
So who are we waiting for? Linda? Was she the one we were going to talk to with last week, I think?
She sure was, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
What was her story?
I'm not really sure what her story is. I'm not sure if it's her own story or if it's a friend of hers and she's, doing him a favor. We'll see what she has today, if it is the same story.
Okay.
But, all right. So what's your patient there seeing?
This is just, I got a couple kidney stones, and the one who's waiting in the room now is a guy with a kidney mass, probably early stage kidney cancer.
Oh, no. That's horrible.
Early stage, though.
Wow. So, operable.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Good.
So, yeah, he's fixable for sure.
Oh, that's good.
Call the station.
See, I think Linda is chickening out. I think that's what happened to her last Friday.
Hey, Di.
Mm-hmm.
Di.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are any lines open right now?
Yes, she can get through.
Okay. Doc, maybe this is maybe it's not meant to happen.
That's okay, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great problem. I just wonder, I got a call that had her number showing up. Hey, Trevor, try to reach Linda from Javita. I could tell you what it involves, but it would be better if she told you, I think, right? Do we have anybody calling it at all, Di?
Yeah, you've got two. You've got Dave on the line, and then you've got somebody else. I'm not sure who.
Right, but you know what? Do me a favor. Hang up on everybody. I'm sorry, you guys can call back in a minute. I really want to give Linda a chance to get here because Dr. Corsandi, how many people in your waiting room right now? Just hang up on everybody, Linda.
So you know what? No, if you want, Poorman, if you want, I'll go back and see this guy real fast. As soon as she comes on, if you need, call me right back. I'll jump on the phone.
All right, let's do that. Don't hang up on everybody. Or
you end at 3.
Yeah, I already did.
You end at 3. So if she comes on in 3 to 5 minutes, call me back.
Okay, we'll do. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, call me back.
Bye,
All right,
Doc.
all right, guys.
If she comes on in 3 to 5 minutes, call me back.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, call me back.
Okay.
All right, guys.
If she comes on in 3 to 5 minutes, call me back.
There's a delay all of a sudden.
There really is. Okay. Kcaa, who's this?
Just leave me on hold, Di. There's no internet. I'm in the hospital. I just want to listen to the show, okay? Please.
You can go on now. Tell us your Merv Griffin story about Ryan Seacrest, Dave.
Thank you, Jim. When Ryan first came to Hollywood, before he was on Star 98.7 with Lisa Fox, his first job, remember Merv used to own the Hilton?
Yeah, of course.
Beverly Hills Hotel, right? So, and Merv was famous for wearing these caftans, and Ryan was his houseboy. Ryan's last name really isn't Seacrest. You still don't remember the story? Anyways, forget it. Anyways, Ryan always dreamed of being like the next Dick Clark or Casey Kasem. And And Merv was the one who got him his big break in the Star 98.7 afternoon slot. But what he had to do was Merv would walk around with champagne glasses, and Ryan would literally have a champagne bottle and fill up every time Merv's glass was empty, fill up the glass. He was basically his manservant. And, you know, people have slaves, but Sean P. Diddy Combs would carry, he had this guy who would carry his umbrella. Ryan Seacrest used to carry Merv Griffith's umbrella. And he would beg Merv, please, I want to host a game show. And there's about a dozen tapes of Ryan Seacrest from the early days hosting these failed game show pilots. And the rumor is that Ryan would, let's see how I can, you know what a reach around is? He would
yes,
perform
of
reach
course.
around. Yeah, okay. I don't want to get dirty or anything like this. But for
Well,
for 7 months, Ryan was involved in a sexual relationship, not hardcore, but with Merv Griffith. And if it wasn't for Merv...
How do you know? How do you know, though?
Jim, who's the expert on gossip?
But no, but the audience...
I saw it with my own eyes. Okay, I was alive back then. I'm an old guy. I'm 48. Okay.
But I mean, how was it that you were in the room?
I wasn't in the room, but I interviewed enough people who worked at the hotel, and all their stories matched. You know, if you ask 10 independent people who saw Ryan Seacrest as Merv Griffith's houseboy, and they all tell you the same story, it's got to be true.
Was
Wouldn't
this
you
at
agree with
Merv's
that?
house? Was this at Merv's house or at the Hilton Hotel?
At Merv's house. No, it was at his penthouse and at his house. You remember what we used to do for a living? We wrote gossip, okay?
Right.
The way to confirm it is to ask as many independent sources as you can. And he was, I think, for 8 months, his houseboy. So Merv had a private residence at the hotel. And Merv was not a shy guy. You know that.
For people that don't know, Merv owned the Hilton Hotel. He was
a multi-millionaire.
Yes.
You know, from just the game shows like Wheel of Fortune, he would get checks that were, enormous.
Right. Hey, Dave, I'm going to put you back on hold because I guess we got Linda on the line.
Because I don't have internet in this I'm in a hospital room, so I want to listen to the show. So please just don't hang up. Just put me on hold. Thank you.
Okay,
sir.
you're on hold, my friend. All right, so Di, we've got Linda on the line, right?
Yes.
Okay, and now are you trying to call the doctor again?
The office is on. I think she's got me on hold, just waiting. Can you hear that?
Yes.
But Linda is there.
We probably should have never gone here again.
Linda said she had been trying to call and couldn't get through. So.
Oh, all right. Okay,
Oh, there we go, Dr. Corsandi. Thank you, sir.
Are you there, Doc?
Hello?
No, he's not there.
I thought I heard.
Hello?
There he is.
Doc, you're there.
Yeah, I knew I heard him.
Okay, Linda, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, hallelujah! Woo-hoo-hoo! I don't believe it. This took two days of our entire show.
Oh, my goodness.
Good grief. Okay, so Dr. Corsandi is our medical doctor and urologist. This is Love Chat. Linda has a huge love problem. It doesn't involve Trevor either. And it actually involves your husband, right, Linda?
Yes.
And how old are you?
I'm 61. I'll be 62 in November.
61. And how old's your husband?
He's 62. He'll be 63 in December.
And tell the doctor your love problem.
Well, my husband was in the hospital because he had these bleeding ulcers he didn't know about. Also, he had been involved in an accident that wasn't his fault. He had a cracked rib. A lot of things went on. He died at the hospital a couple of times, and they revived him, and now he's back on recovery. But he'd been suffering from ED for a while. And
erectile dysfunction.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And
explain when you had sex exactly what happens now.
Well, actually, nothing happened. That's the problem.
Well, what do you mean?
He tries. He just gets it halfway. It only gets hard halfway. It doesn't get fully hard. So no matter how much
does it go inside?
It'll slip out. It doesn't stay.
Does it get hard for a little while and then go down?
Something like that, yeah. And there's other times when it'll stay fairly hard and he'll actually climax, but it's very painful to him. So I don't initiate anything with him anymore. I just wait and see if maybe he wants to. And
he gets off sometimes and you don't ever.
Yeah. No, he'll manipulate me with his fingers. He's very good at that. So, but it's still, you want to have that closeness, that connection. And when you don't get it, you feel kind of at loss. You know, it's kind of like, well, what just happened? You know, it's really an embarrassing and problematic situation, doctor. I just don't know what else to do. I told him he needs to go see the doctor. He says, well, I've been telling the doctor, but the doctor ain't doing anything. I said, well, you're not seeing the right doctor. He's going to the primary doctor. I said, no, you need to see the urologist.
Yeah.
He goes, well, they haven't sent me. I said, just go and call up one. You know, pick one out of the Kaiser, because we have Kaiser, you know.
Has he been treated?
So he hasn't.
Has he been treated with anything so far?
No, he hasn't been treated for anything so far.
And does he take any nitroglycerin medications at all?
You know, I don't know, Doc. I wasn't there. See, what happened was I was up north in Frisco with my son. He had been bitten by mosquitoes, and they didn't know if he had West Nile. They didn't know if he had, this was last summer. And that's the same time in June and July when my husband went through this traumatic experience, and I wasn't here. And that's a whole other issue. But, no, he hasn't been treated for anything.
Well, you know, there is a lot of good treatment out there, but you got to make sure there's medications that allow him to take it. Specifically, he cannot be taking any nitroglycerin products if he takes any of the oral agents like Viagra, Cialis, Levitra, etc. But if he's not on it and he just has, heart disease, hypertension, diabetes, those pills are very safe to take. So that's not going to be an issue at all. So one, you're going to see what medicines he's on. And if he's able
to have diabetes.
Yeah, that's okay. That's usually what the big problem is. Diabetes is probably the most common reason why men have ED for sure.
But can he correct it? Can he get a boner again, doctor?
Yeah, with the appropriate treatment, he can. Yes. So the medicines are fairly effective. Sometimes they don't work at all. Everyone's different depending on the severity of their disease that they have. But there's definitely treatment for it. The easiest way is to take the pills. But you got to get a list of his medications to make sure that the pills are suitable for his condition. Now, if the pills don't work or they're contraindicated, meaning you can't take the pills in his condition, then you can do a few other options. The next option is either do a vacuum pump, which is non-surgical, also very, very effective. And if that is not something he wants to do, then the next step would be to inject himself right into his penis about 5 to 10 minutes before sex. Now, it sounds scary, but it's very effective. The medicines are very strong, and they work pretty well. So you would maybe...
Doesn't the needle hurt, though?
No, it's really small. And the amount of volume of medicine we inject is really, really small. It's probably about half a cc.
Where do you inject the needle? What portion of your unit?
Right at the backside, at the base, at the 3 or 9 o'clock position, off to the side. And it's a very small needle. A lot of guys take it, and that would be your next step. And again, they work fairly well, fairly strong. If that doesn't work, and the pump is something that's not a good option, then you got to consider penile implant down the road, depending on how aggressive you guys want to be. But those are the mainstay of treatment.
So basically, she needs to have him go to the doctor.
Yeah, he needs to see what his medications he's taking. If he's not on a nitroglycerin for his heart, I would put him on oral agents like Viagra or Cialis or Levitra to see how the pills work. And if the pills work, that's it. Just keep taking the pills. You're done. If the pills don't work, then you got to consider injection therapy.
All right, Linda, you got that?
Okay, sounds like we got a little work to do here. I'll keep in touch and let you know what happens.
Yeah, those are very effective. I would definitely look into it.
All right. Hey, thanks, Dr. Corsandi, and thanks, Linda. Glad we could finally get you together. Let us know what happens, okay?
I sure will. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thanks, you
Linda.
guys.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Bye.
We'll be right back with more right after this.
Okay.
I'm Scott Schwartz, and with me, my clients always come first. If you've been injured on the job, I can help. The Schwartz family has been representing injured workers throughout the state of California for more than 50 years. We do it with integrity, and that has earned us an excellent reputation among peers, adversaries, and our clients. Call me at 800-550-1836 for a free consultation. The insurance company doesn't have your best interest in mind. I do, and you don't pay unless we win. Call now so we can get started on your workers' comp claim. 800-550-1836. You don't pay unless we win.
When I say Wave Tools, you think surfboards, right? But not just any surfboards. We're talking boards that just work better. Since Lance Collins polished off his first surfboard in 1969, Wave Tools has been cranking out the best boards money can buy for all of SoCal and beyond. Come check out what a real surf shop is all about. Real surfers hanging out any time of day at Wave Tools Surfboards. Customize that new board with a look that screams you. Wave Tools Surfboard in Costa Mesa. Go to wavetoolssurf.com or call 949-631-0887. The crew is ready to assist you. 949-631-0887. So you got your taxes done and filed on time, or maybe not. Now is not the time to panic, though. I've got the solution, and they're right here in the Southland. Wynn Coop & Associates been in the business of serving OC and IE accounting and bookkeeping needs for more than 30 years. Whether you're a small or large business or an individual who needs info and help with trust management, accounting, and tax returns, Wynn Coop & Associates can help. Oh, and the initial evaluation is free. Call 949-851-1632. That's 949-851-1632. Or go to wincoopcpa.com. That's WYNKOOP CPA.com. As heard on Little Steven's Underground Garage, it's the straight-ahead rock of LA's own, the 4019. Rock and roll like it was meant to be played. Get the music at the4019s.com. Spell it, the4019s.com. See them Friday, July 24th with Berlin at the Weens Family Center Winery in Temecula. Go to the4019s.com and have yourself one hell of a good time.
Have a good time.
The bumper music you're listening to right now is provided by the 4019s. Go to their website, the4019s.com.
The 4019s, my bros. Thanks a lot. By the way, we have a new band that is sponsoring our show. It's the artist Stavros. Sam Stavros is our new sponsor. Sam, you're amazing. Big supporter of the show. We'll be playing his bumpers. We actually have 3 musical artists that sponsor the show. 4019s, Kcaa-Poorman, and now Sam Stavros. You can find him on Facebook. Just hit up Stavros, Stavros. This text is pretty hilarious about Linda and her husband. Linda just needs to borrow the Unknown Comics grocery bag, or her husband needs to close his eyes. Oh, man. That's pretty funny. Let's see what else. Oh, and I just heard Tom Brady of the New England Patriots just suspended for 4 games for Deflategate. Good for him. He should be suspended. I wanted the Seahawks to win. That's not 4 games actually is not as much as I thought it would be. So that just went down. George Zimmerman is breaking the news. And we're going to get Carl from the Nickel Shopper on tomorrow. We've got we're going to play the...
his suggestion, if I may interrupt, is to do it on Friday. He would like to do a build-up, which I don't think is too bad of an idea.
Is he on there right now, Carl from the Nickel Shopper?
He already said goodbye. So.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, but his suggestion was to do it on Friday. That's
all right, let's do it on Friday, but just tell him that we never know what's going to happen. We might have another meltdown.
That is all the way on Friday. Whew. 5 days of this, I don't know.
Yes. Just remember that Mark Westwood is telling my producer I don't make enough revenue for the station, so we need more sponsors always. Actually, we have a very interesting idea, to get huge ratings for this, even huger than we already have for this show. I mean, it's actually a really amazing idea that I came up with. Basically, I have this picture of myself that if you guys go to my Facebook page, Jim Poorman Trenton, or you can go to our page for the show, which is just Poorman. Actually, there's a whole dispute over all the pages. It's pretty interesting. There's all kinds of Poorman Show pages now. But there's a picture of me with like $8,000 in cash. And we were thinking of getting a billboard somewhere in the IE and putting it on one of the freeways and then spending a month every day giving away cash on the show. This is for real. So we figured we could pull that off by like getting Cash Call as a sponsor. So if anybody wants to bring in a loan company to be a sponsor, we'll give you a 25% commission. I'll do it on my own. It doesn't matter. But basically, so we'd have me with a pile of cash on the billboard saying, Poor Man's Daily Radio Cash Call or Cash Grab. And we would do like 4 cash giveaways every single day for a month with that billboard on the freeway. It would probably just absolutely explode the phones all the time. It would probably get us giant ratings because we'd be buying our audience. And when you think about it, there isn't one single talk show in America where they give away cash that I know of. And so, I love it. I would love to do that. I think it'd be really fun. And the way we would give away the cash, we'll actually come up with a wheel, like the Wheel of Fortune, and we'll spin a wheel with different cash denominations on the wheel, and that's how people will win. So anybody who can hook us up with a loan company, because at the end of every giveaway, we'd say, well, if you don't win the cash, you can always call XYZ loan company and get a loan, even if you don't have good credit. So that could get business for the loan company. It could give cash to the listeners. It could get publicity for the show. So that's your assignment, people. Text me or call me if you have a hookup with a loan company. I'll give you 25% commission. My number is 949-870-6155. Then we'll blow it up big time. All right, so let's take one more break, and then that'll be it for the show on a Monday. Poor Tom Brady! I wonder if Giselle deflates his balls. Ha ha ha.
All legal cases are different. Hiring the right lawyer can make all the difference in the outcome of your case, whether it's a DUI, divorce, or family law. The law firm of Hanson, Gorey, and Bradford & Hanich has the solution. From misdemeanor to felony offenses, Hanson, Gorey, and Bradford & Hanich have more than 50 years of collective legal experience to win for you. Call right now to schedule a free no-obligation case consultation today. 951-687-6003, 951-687-6003, or see for yourself at hgblawyers.com. Do it now. Enjoy and sell the world's most perfect coffee. Javita invites you to sit down and enjoy a cup of their coffee with your family, friends, coworkers, and business contacts, and then share the Javita opportunity. Help spread the word about coffee that boosts your metabolism to speed up the body's fat-burning processes while helping you to maintain better focus. It's delicious and could earn you a steady income at the same time. Javita offers you a chance to make social marketing work for you. You'll be paid to drink and share coffee. How great is that? Call 626-975-0944. That's 626-975-0944. Or go to javita.com/coffee, the number 4, life 315. Javita Coffee. Hey everybody, Pat Matthews here. When I'm not doing the production of the new Poor Man Show here on Kcaa 1050 AM, I'm programming my internet radio station, Beatles-orama. It's been my pleasure to keep the spirit of the Beatles alive for the past 13 plus years, hosting my morning show Monday through Friday and running the greatest tribute station on the web. So, if you've never heard us, go to Beatlesorama.com and click on the Player Start button. And if you're already a listener, all of us here at Beatlesorama, thank you. Tired of spending too much money on an ad and then trying to find your ad in the newspaper, buried among hundreds, even thousands of other ads? Isn't it time you got a great deal when you were trying to sell that car, that dining room set, that refrigerator, or offering your handyman services? Now you can in the Nickel Shopper. For as little as $7.50 per week, your ad can be seen by thousands of eyeballs in the high desert, and they're getting the Nickel Shopper for free. Call today to place your ad in the Nickel Shopper, 760-646-3654, or go to thenickelshopper.com for all the details, 760-646-3654. The Nickel Shopper, coming soon to the IE. Bumpers on the Poor Man Show are provided by Kcaa-Poorman Music. Go to Kcaa-Poorman.com.
We're back here. The texts are still coming in about Linda's problem having sex with her husband. Brett from Sacramento says, does Linda's husband still go down to the sushi bar? That was a good one. We should have asked that one. You know what the sushi bar is, right, Di?
I get it. Yes, I get it. Yeah.
Does your boyfriend dine at the sushi bar, Di?
We're not going there. We're not getting that personal with Miss Di. Sorry.
And the show is officially over on that, right?
That is right. Goodbye.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
Tom Busby.